Breaking news, guys. America is about to send prisoners to Nigeria. Prisoners, Venezuela's prisoners, all the way to Nigeria. These Venezuelans have been locked up for illegal immigration. They have been in that country because they are illegal. Now Donald Trump does not even want prisoners to remain in their prison. So he's looking for a refuse dump where he will come and dump these people. If you are sending Venezuela prisoners out of America, why can't you send them to their home country? Why are you looking for other countries to send them to? And Nigeria, of all places, as if we don't have 1,000 things to deal with already. Our population is too much. We can't even feed. Now you want to come and dump these people. If Venezuela's prisoners are even aware they are coming to Nigeria, I'm sure they would not want to come. They will prefer to go to their home country. Now the Minister of Affairs is saying they are not going to bow to Donald Trump's pressure, that they are not going to accept it. There's nothing you can do if Donald Trump says that's what he wants to do. A lot of you politicians have no integrity, and Donald Trump knows this. A lot of you are looting money to America. They have all your secrets. They have all your data. A lot of you are sponsoring terrorism, and you want him to respect you. He can't respect you, and if he says that's what he's going to do, that's what he's going to do. You are saying you are not going to bow to pressure, as if they force it on you, you have a choice. You have no choice, Mr. Man.
I saw a statement from the U.S. Mission Nigeria, that's the U.S. Embassy, calling that statement about their intention to force Nigeria to accept Venezuelan deportees, criminals, to come and live freely in our country as misconception. And they say that it is part of their wide review of U.S. immigration policy and that it affected other countries and all those kind of things. You see, the problem is that this kind of conversation are actually a backroom conversation because it's been taking place for the past 4 months. You know, this issue started since February this year. They were pushing for it, and they never thought that it is going to come to public domain. They never anticipated that even Nigerian government will come out publicly to say that. Because whatever action you see taking place, there is a reaction to certain buying or selling that is taking place in the diplomatic community. Nothing goes for free. Nothing goes for nothing. If you see a certain action is taking place, something did not give in. Like, for instance, there are some countries that you can call them a terrorist haven, yet they are freely allowed to jump in and jump out of the United States at will. You know, because they have agreed and stayed within the U.S. context of accepting their terms and obligations. It's as simple as that. So it's interest. So because Nigerian government refused to capitulate, and that is why they are now coming out with all these violations. I tell you this, maybe because of our advocacy, they will not do it. But the next plan is to list Nigeria as a country of interest in the list of countries of terror interest in the world. That's the next plan, right? And that hopefully they will not do that because they notice that I think this time around, Nigerian government are becoming very patriotic, and then they are confronting these kind of backroom conspiracies. And this is really very, very good thing. Just imagine the way, you know, President Trump handled these African leaders that is invited, the 5 African leaders from Mauritania, Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, Gabon, and Sierra Leone. Asking a president of Sierra Leone, which maybe he could even be the same age with Donald Trump, that where did you learn English? Like, he doesn't even understand that Liberia is like a kind of, one of Sierra Leone is actually an English-speaking country. He doesn't even know that, right?
And somebody please, make person just tell me the relationship between Venezuela and Nigeria. What did Trump actually need from Nigeria? What do you really need from us? Because the last time I checked, Nigeria need a lot from USA. But what do Trump really need from us? Now bringing Venezuela. What is the relationship between Venezuela and Nigeria? They are so far apart. They are not even close. If you check the map of the world, yes, I've already done that. If you check the map of the world and check where Venezuela is in the map of the world and where Nigeria is in the map of the world, this is Africa. This is Africa. And this is Venezuela. Here is Africa. Here is Venezuela. Venezuela is closer to Brazil, closer to they are not even in the same continent. Then why are we reading such news online? Nigeria won't bow to USA pressure to accept Venezuelan deportees. Why are we reading such news online about Venezuela deportees coming to Nigeria? And these deportees are not even just mere hundreds. Tens of hundreds. We are talking about 300,000. 300,000 Venezuelans they are about to deport. And they want to deport them down to Nigeria. As if Venezuela is not available. They say USA mounting pressure on Nigeria to accept deported Venezuela prisoners in the country, Nigeria. Why? That's according to federal government. What is the relationship between Venezuela and Nigeria? We have so many problems of our own already. We can hardly even feed ourselves. We don't even have enough room in the prisons for Nigerians who have committed crimes. And they are trying to deport as if Nigeria is a doping site. Come on, man. I know our leaders, we have so much, our leaders are not trying, we are not happy with our leaders generally. But, come on, we know Nigerians, when it comes to this kind of thing, we are going to support our leaders. We know Nigerian leaders are bad, but then again, when it comes to this sort of thing, we are going to support our leaders.
So we have some major breaking news, and this one is going to shock you. The United States of America is now pressuring Nigeria to allow deported Venezuelan immigrants who went to the United States of America and are undocumented to be deported in Nigeria. The United States of America wants it forcefully. If the Nigerian government does not allow, they are not going to be helped. All the aid that has been going to Nigeria will be stopped immediately. So the United States of America is very much shocking, because instead of deporting these people back to their country in Venezuela, it wants to take them to Nigeria. But Nigerians have said that they do not want to deport any more trouble. They don't want any more trouble. Because when these people come to their country, how will the whole world look at Nigeria? Nigeria is going to be sidelined. It is also turning out that the 5 presidents that went to the United States of America, this is the deal they are going to take. To allow the United States of America to put all these immigrants in their countries in exchange of some aid, meaning that the dependency is going to continue and there will be no respect for Africa, because it is now receiving all the garbage that the United States of America wants to remove from their country.
Nigerian Minister of Foreign Affairs has reacted to US President Donald Trump's plans to deport Venezuela's prisoners in US to Nigeria. Make una hear what he said.
You have to also bear in mind that the US is mounting considerable pressure on African countries to accept Venezuelans to be deported from the US, some straight out of prison. It will be difficult for a country like Nigeria to accept Venezuelan prisoners.
What should we call this? Is this not see finish? Like, Trump want to deport their prisoners to Nigeria. Please, to come and do what? Are they from Nigeria? Why not send them to their Venezuela, their country? Why not send them to the... we don't see finish in the heart of episode. So now prisoners, we as a country deserve prisoners in the cricket. APC, it don't go better for that. Anyway, I'm happy that the Minister of Foreign Affairs rejected this offer, because we have a lot of prisoners that we haven't even finished dealing with. They want to send foreign prisoners to us. Are they sending them to come and continue serving in Nigeria prison, or to come and live normal? Like, what is the aim of US presidents? Why not send them to their own country? Kilo day. Anyway, what do you think? You can tell me your opinion.